Time out, man. You just spit in my mouth.
Time in. I liked it.
What?
I'm just trying to make it less awkward. Is that over? I was just trying to make you feel better. I didn't really like it. I did really like it.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, there was no actual spit. I mean, really.
Have I spat in your mouth? And you haven't said anything? I mean,
no.
I don't think you spat in my
There
mouth.
is absolutely no doubt that if you've ever spit in my mouth, I knew it, and
we would obviously say something.
That's what I would do. But now I'm gonna start calling timeout.
And Ben, do you do that with everybody, or is this just a me and you thing? When you're like, whoa, I'm taking 3 steps back now.
I was just like, it was backlit, so I saw it like shoot at my face, and I was like,
The lighting is key.
But it didn't hit you.
no.
So you could have the timeout, or you could just go around with a backlight, and that way people could dodge it.
Well, it depends. If it's the spittle, you have time to dodge. But if it's actual spit, you can't get out of the way unless you're the Flash. You can't get out of the way of that. I mean, it hits you in the moment, and it's just there. A lot of times you just feel it if the lighting isn't right. You just feel it, and then, I mean, I think it would be. I do believe in the social timeout, but it's probably not going to catch on. I'll just be honest. It's probably not going to catch on.
But
it would be super awkward.
But it starts with us. I mean, why have such a good idea? And I do think it's a good idea.
I'm just losing confidence in the idea already.
No, don't lose confidence in the idea. I think that, it only takes a spark to get a fire going.
It only takes a spat.
To get a new trend going. I think that let's just agree here amongst us. This is a special reserve group of people who are watching Good Mythical More and who are still in this room. You're the reserve. You're on reserve for us. And I'm calling you out of the reserves into active duty. Yes, wow. I'm making a military analogy here. To start doing the social timeout. Does that term exist? Should we coin this? Social timeout.
I was in a conversation.
It can be a thing amongst our group of peoples.
I mean, I was in a conversation one time. I'm not going to say who it is, but it's somebody who
whisper in my ear.
I'm related to via my wife.
Just whisper in my ear, though.
No.
Why? Because you're afraid that then I'll whisper it in their ear?
Yeah.
Like this.
And it was Christmas time. And we were...
I got to know who it is.
In the same room. Okay, it was my mother-in-law. And there was just 3 of us in there, and she let it rip. This is a little one. And
oh my goodness!
But we all 3 immediately started laughing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which that's a great way to play it off too.
My grandma can get up off the couch and let one fart all the way to the refrigerator in the kitchen.
Does she give the thumbs up?
It's like a propeller.
Proud of it?
Because when you get to a certain age, A, you need to get around.
How's she doing, by the way?
And B, she's back home.
She was in the hospital recently.
She got a
It wasn't related to
Nana got a stent.
To the fart.
No, Nana got a stent in her heart. She got a stent,
another stent.
A stent repaired, yeah.
Okay. So she's doing okay.
She's doing okay. Shout out to Nana. It's more, but yeah, you acknowledged it.
I feel like
I had a friend.
Amongst friends and family, you can laugh, but the timeout is for when the waiter's not going to be like, oh, sorry, just spit in your mouth. You got to be like, you just spit in my mouth. It's cool. Don't do it again.
I had a friend who we would get together and hang out occasionally. You know who I'm talking about. We would meet for breakfast and just hang out before I went to work.
Yeah.
And this is even back in the IBM days when I worked there.
Yeah.
And we'd be in conversation, eating biscuits and stuff over breakfast, and he'd let a fart. I think he had an issue that he would just. It would be like a.
Biscuits made him fart?
We would be having a serious conversation, about our quality of lives and things like that, and being friends. But we weren't close enough friends that I was like, well, you just farted.
Oh, you didn't.
I did not point it out. I'm telling you, I'm that guy.
This is at Bojangles?
I'm gonna. Yeah, Bojangles. I'm gonna straight face through this one. He would fart, and we got together
every time
on a weekly basis and on a monthly basis. He'd let a little toot in the middle of a conversation. and I would just have to just grin and bear it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd be like,
Well, when you're in a restaurant, there's a lot of other smells to, there's the actual biscuits, there's the chicken that's frying.
But you have to make up your mind. You have to make up your mind that you're going to point these things out ahead of time, because in that reactive moment, you have to have made a decision ahead of time. In that moment, you just can't do it. My instinct is just to shut down. That didn't happen. Let's forget that ever happened. Let's not acknowledge it.
Now is your opportunity to change.
So again, I say we're calling ourselves out of reserves here. I'm saying I'm a new man. I'm gonna call it like I feel it. The spit landed on my lip. The fart landed on my ear. I'm gonna say, hey, it's fine, but I think so this is how you do it. You call the social timeout, then you say, it's fine, but you just spit in my mouth. Or, it's fine, but you just farted unintentionally.
Let's see how that plays itself out.
It's your idea.
I'm gonna do it. I'll report back. Next time somebody spits in my mouth, I'm calling a timeout.